Hello everyone, welcome to School Math Simplified. Here we are continuing our chapter 2 power play. Before I start this chapter, I want to go through with the few rules that we have discussed in the previous lecture. Rule number 1, when any number, we choose any number, if A is any number which is not 0, right? And Mn any counting numbers, then if we have A in as the base and M and N in the powers and they are in multiply, then the powers will be added, right? When we have same base and they are in multiply with different powers, then the powers will be added to each other. Rule number 2, when we have them in divide, then the powers will be subtracted. Rule number 3, when we have two powers, then the powers will be multiplied to each other. Rule number 4, when we have different bases like a raised to m into b raised to m, but same power, right? Then we can take the power as common. Okay. Rule number 5, when we have them in divide, then again you can take the powers as common. Fine. So these were the rules that we had discussed in our previous lecture. Today we are going to start with the next topic, that is the other side of powers. The other side of powers. That means we are having now new rules. Okay. Now we have new rules. So let's discuss them. Okay. So they are expanding this rule number 2 here. We will elaborate rule number 2 here with this example. So imagine a line of length 16 units and erasing half of it would result in. That means they are saying if there is any line which is having length 16 units, right? Which is having length 16 units and you need to erase half of it. That means you need to erase half portion of it. Then if you need to express this equation into exponential form, this leads us to 16 can be written as 2 raised to power 4, right? And when they are saying erase half of it, that means you need to divide it with 2, right? So let's solve it. 2 cross 2 cross 2 cross 2 upon 2. 1 2 will be cancelled and you are left with 3 2's. The answer will be 2 cubed, that is 8 units. Clear? And again, if you want to again erase half of it, then again you will divide 2 cube with another 2. Will leads to 2 raised to 2, that is 4 units. And continuing like this, you will reach at the end, which leads us to only 2 raised to power 1, right? So what is this saying? What is this saying? This is just giving you another pattern. When you are dividing 2 raised to power with 2, 2 means 2 raised to 1 only, right? If base is same and they are in divide, the powers will be subtracted. So 2 raised to 4 minus 1, that is 2 cube, which this rule is already does. Yeah? Okay, so they have given us another question to do, that is if you have 2 raised to power 100 divided by 2 raised to 25 in the powers of 2, you need to express them, right? So this is simple. 2 raised to power 100 divided with 2 raised to power 25. This means 2 raised to power 100 minus 25. So the answer will be 2 raised to power 70. Yeah, this is the rule number 6. Okay, this is nothing like rule number 6. This is just the expansion of rule number 2 only. We can say that. Okay, so next. Why can't n be 0? Okay, now see. If n be 0, n they are expressing n as c, and they are talking about this. If n is 0, n is here I have taken a, not 0. They are saying about n now, okay? So, we have not covered the case when the exponent is 0. For example, what is 2 raised to power 0? Okay, so now we are discussing the next topic, next rule, that is if 2 we have as an exponent as a 0, then what will happen? We have exponent as 0. So 2 raised to power, we can write generally it as n minus n, right? Which is 2 raised to power n upon 2 raised to power n. We have both the terms same, so by cutting we get answer 1, right? So this leads us to the another rule, that is if any x is having power same, it will lead us to x raised to power 0. That means 1 is leading us to 1, which is equals to x raised to 0. That means if any number is having power 0, the answer always will be 1. Okay, this is the next rule. You need to keep it in mind. Now, when a length 2 raised to 4 is halved 5 times, that means when we are dividing the length with more power, bigger power, right? So see, what will be the answer? 2 cross 2 cross 2 cross 2 upon 5 times 2. So 1 2 will be cancelled, another 2 will be cancelled, another 2 will be cancelled, and another 2 will be cancelled. So what is left? 1 by 2 is left, right? So if we apply the rule here, see, if we apply the rule here, it will lead us to 4 minus 5, right? Which is 2 raised to minus 1. So what they want to say is, they want to say if you have any number, any power in with a negative sign, then you can express this the fraction form, right? 2 raised to power minus 1 can be written as 1 upon 2. So this is clear to you? This is making sense to you? Let's take another example like this. They are saying if we divide the length into 10 halves, 10 times, half 10 times, what this is leading us to? Now this is leading us to 2 raised to power minus 6. And if we expand it like this by multiplying it 4 times and then by multiplying it 10 times, right? Then these 4 2's will be cancelled with these 4 2's and we will left with 1 upon 2 raised to power 6. And this is leading us to this answer. If you have power minus 6, you can express it as 1 upon 2 raised to 6. It will just reciprocal the term, okay, with the power. Don't forget to write the power. Fine. Next. So again, that means 10 cube can also be written as 1 upon 10 minus 3, the reciprocal of this. Okay, this is vice versa. Now, if you have 7 square, this can also be written as 1 upon 7 raised to minus 2. 7 raised to minus 2 can also written as 1 upon 7 square. Now, this is vice versa. Okay, so now we are heading towards the next rule, that is if you have any number, any exponent which is negative in number, negative with the sign, then it can be expressed as this. On the contrary, if you have positive sign, then you can express them into negative exponent as well. But you just need to take care of about the fraction, about the reciprocal. Okay, so this is the journal form and there are some few questions are given to you. So let's discuss them now. Write equivalent forms of the following. So you have 2 raised to power minus 4. 2 raised to minus 4. Equivalent form क्या होगी इसकी? This will be 1 upon 2 raised to 4. right? 10 raised to minus 5. Equivalent form will be this, right? Minus 7 raised to minus 2. So the equivalent form will be raised to 3. Now the base sign will not change. Okay, you need to keep this in mind. Similarly, minus 5 raised to minus 3 leads us to 1 upon minus 5. Okay, and 10 raised to minus 100 leads us to 1 upon 10 raised to 100. So these will be the answers of this. And now you need to simplify and write the answers. Okay, so how we'll do it? First part, you have 2 raised to power minus 4 into 2 raised to 7. You need to simplify it. Now we are using all the rules we have done all together. Okay, bases are same, they are in multiply, so the powers will be shared. So the answer will be 2 cube. Sorry. Okay, second part, 3 square, 3 raised to minus 5, 3 raised to 6. Now see, base is same, they are in multiply, and we will add the powers. 2 plus minus 5 plus 6, right? So 3 raised to 2 minus 5 leads us to minus 3 plus 6. So it will give us the answer 3 raised to 3. Clear? Third part. Third part is p cube into p raised to minus 10. Again, base is same, multiply, so the power will be added. Okay, so it will be p raised to minus. Okay, so now part 4. Part 4 is 2 raised to power 4 into minus 4 raised to minus 2. Okay, neither the base is same nor the powers are same. So what to do now? We will first convert this negative power into positive. Okay, so this will lead us to 2 raised to 4 into 1 upon minus 4 raised to 2. Okay, so now it will be 2 raised to 4 into 1 upon 16. Expanding it. Okay, now see, 2 raised to 4 is also 16 na? 16 into 1 upon 16. This is leading us to answer 1. Fine. So next part, fifth part, that is 8 raised to p into 8 raised to q. Base is same, so the power will be added, p plus q. I hope this is making sense to you. Fine. So let's move to the next part. Now you have power lines here, power lines. Fine. So power lines, what do you mean by that? They have given all the powers of 4 together till 4 is to 8, and the expansion is given like 4 is to 8 is this, expanding it. Okay, this is all given to you. Fine. And they are just, simplifying with each other, like 4 is to 8 when divided with 4 cube. Yeah, 4 is to 8 when divided with 4 cube. This means 4 is to 8 minus 3, which is 4 is to 5. They are heading it to 4 is to 5, right? If 4 cube into 4 square will be there, that is powers will be added, you will be having 4 is to 5. Again, if you have 4 is to 7 into 4 is to minus 2, it will leads to another answer, which is 4 is to 5. This is what they are saying. Okay, now they are asking you few questions. The first one, can we say that this is 16 times larger than 4 is to 5? Yes, we can say that, right? 4 is to 7 when divided with 4 is to 5, you will get 4 square as an answer. So how? The powers will be subtracted. 4 is to 2 answer. This is 16 only, right? So they are saying right. Now they are asking a question. How many times larger than 4 is to minus 2 is 4 is to 2? Fine. See, 4 is to 2 means 16, and 4 is to minus 2 is 1 upon 16. So let's see. 4 is to 2 upon 4 is to minus 2, which is leading us to 4 square. into 4 square. Why I've written 4 square? Because the negative we have, I'm taking it into the numerator and it will change the sign. It will leading us to 2 plus 2, that is 4 raised to 4, that is 256. That means what they are saying, 4 square is 256 times larger than 4 raised to minus 2, right? This is the answer of this question. Hope this is clear to you. Now, use the power line of 7 to answer the following questions. So, let's answer them. Okay, 2401 into 49. 2401 into 49, that means 7 raised to 4. See, 2 raised to 401 means 7 raised to 4 into 7 square. Will leading us to 7 raised to 4 plus 2, which is 7 raised to 6. And 7 raised to 6 answer is, which is 117649. You will solve these questions like this. Okay. Now 49 raised to cube. सबसे पहले 49 means 7 square. Okay. And you have in power 3 also. So when two powers are there, then it will be multiplied. So 7 raised to 6 is 117649. Okay. Now third one. 343. 343 means 7 cube. So 7 cube into 2401 means 7 raised to 4. It is 7 cube plus 4. That is 7 raised to 7, which is 823543. Okay. Now the next one, that is 16807. That means 7 raised to 5 upon 49. 49 means 7 the square. So see, bases are same. They will be subtracted. Powers will be subtracted. It will be 7 cube. 7 cube means 343. Okay. So next is 7 upon 343. That means 7 upon 7 cube. Right. 7 means 7 raised to 1. Okay. So 7 raised to 1 minus 3, which is 7 raised to minus 2. 7 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 upon 7 square, which is 1 upon 49. Here. Next, this one, which is 1680807. That means 7 raised to 5 upon 7 raised to 7, and it is again leading us to 5 minus 7, that is 7 raised to minus 2, which is again 1 upon 49. Now this one, 1 lakh, and this is 7 raised to 6 only, to 1 upon 7 cube. So again 7 raised to 6 divided by 7 cube, it is 7 cube only, which is 340. Yeah. Lastly, 1 upon 7 cube into 1 upon 7 cube, right? So it is 1 upon 7 raised to 6. You can, 1 upon 7 raised to 6 means 1 upon 117649. This is the answer. Okay, I hope you are getting, I have used all the rules to solve these equations. Okay. Nextly, you have powers of 10. We have used numbers like 10, 100,000 when we are writing in the Indian numerals as expanded form. I hope you remember this, right? We used to expand the terms like this according to their place values. So these can be written as in the powers of 10. This is also we have learned in class 7, right? So they have asked few questions to write. Okay, I'll give you example 1 only. This is 172, 1 into 100, 7 into 70. So let's do these examples. 172. It is 1 into 100 plus 70 into 1. So let's do this example now. 172. 1 into 100 plus 7 into 10 plus 2 into 1, right? It can be written as 1 into 10 square, 7 into 10 raised to 1, and 2 into 10 raised to 0. One can be written as powers of 0. So this is the expanded form. Others can also be done like this, okay? So now you have, if the number is in the decimal form, and you also have done this thing earlier in the class 7, the place values are tens, hundreds, and thousands, okay? So how to express it? 1 upon 10 can be expressed as 10 raised to minus 1, 1 upon 100 can be expressed as 10 raised to minus 2, and 1000 can be expressed as 10 to minus 2. So this all is leading us to the next topic, that is the scientific notation of these numbers. Find what they want to say now. They are just concerning about one thing. They're saying if we have larger numbers, like distance between something, sun is located into this meters from the center of the galaxy, the number of stars in the galaxy are this one, and the mass of the earth is this one in kgs, right? So in these equations, the biggest mistake that we do is the count of zeros, right? The biggest mistake is the count of zeros, or what could be the place of commas, right? The place of commas. So these are the biggest mistakes, okay? So to shorten these bigger values, we have exponential form and their scientific notation. It is making sense to you? Like this, we have started with the lowest number, 5900. 5900 in scientific notation, or we can say in exponential form, we can write it as 590 into 10. We can write it as 59 into 10 square. We can write it as 5.9 into 10 cube, right? Hope this is clear to you. So any number can be written as the product of numbers between 1 and 10, or a power of 10, like 20800. It can be written as 2.08 into 10 raised to power 4. Now, how do I get it will be 10 raised to power 4? There is a process. See, what's that process? See, just read it carefully, okay? How to write any number into scientific notation? There is a basic standard, that is, if the number is as x into 10 raised to power y, the x should be greater than equals to 0 and it should be less than 10, right? Exponent can be any integer. This is one of the rule. Now look at this. 5900. What is its standard form in exponential form? That is, see, the first number should be greater than 1 and less than 10. 5.9. Here it is greater than 10. It is greater than 10. And we can use these two. Okay. So 5.9 into 10 raised to power will be after 5. After decimal, how many numbers are there? 3 numbers are there. So it will be 3. Like in this 20800. Now look at this. 2.08. Right? This is less than 10. To 10 raised to power. How many zeros are there after decimal? How many terms are there after decimal? 4. So 10 raised to power 4. This is called the scientific notation of any number. Okay? 80,000. 80,000. 80,000. If we are taking it as 8 into 10 raised to power 6c, Here 8 is less than 10, greater than equals to 1. And after 8, how many values are there? Values. So 10 raised to power. So, hope this is making sense. Okay. So this is the way to use the scientific notations of any number. And they are also saying these values are rounded off estimates, averages, and approximation. Most of the time they serve as a purpose and in hand. So if you have the distance between Sun and Saturn is this in meters. So in exponential form, you can write it as 1.4335 into after decimal. How many terms are there? Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 raised to power. Just look at here. The distance between Saturn and Uranus can be 1.439 into 10 raised to power. Then count of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 raised to power 12. So this is called scientific notation or standard form in exponential. Okay, again the distance between Sun and Earth, it is given. Fine. After this, in your Ganit Prakash, there is the fact that is based on these distances only, right? I am linking that link where I have explained these distances in my video in the comment section. I'm pinning that comment, okay? So you can go through with that video as well, and you will better understand these distances and exponential form and how to solve it. Fine. So we are ending today's lecture. Do it thoroughly, go through it, and any doubt you can ask. Thank you very much.